All right, well, welcome back again. Today we're going to try to do some things around the farm today, some maintenance stuff that I need to do. What we're looking at here is, got an old fuel pump here. I had to get a new fuel tank, but I'm still using the original old fuel pump that I've had. And a couple things I need to do is, number one, there was a little bracket here that's busted off, just a little pot metal that held up the handle. So I've got I guess you call it an aftermarket one. I got to try to modify and make it fit. Then the other thing is I want to change out my wiring here. The cord we've been using is probably 20 some years old and it's all cracked and breaking up, and I'm afraid we're going to have a issue here before too long. So I'm going to put a new cord and I'm going to try to tuck the wiring inside here today. So just a second here. I don't know how well you guys are seeing these things. So let's tackle the wiring here first if I can. Whoa. I want to try to get, the wiring was done on the outside here and just, I was just waiting for a disaster to happen. So I want to try to cut this off and attach the new cord, try to get it tucked up in here where it's out of the weather and the elements. So I'm going to cut this off here somewhere. There we go. And I'm going to have to get this tape off. I'll be back. I'm going to get a knife and try to just slice that. Oh, man. That electrical tape's probably been on there for 20 years. That stuff is sure sticky yet. Alright, well, let's see if I can get big key's gonna be. I'm probably gonna have to take that off to be able to get all that in there. clip some of this coating off. This through here for now. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this, how well the camera's, how close it's getting. Stripping the wires. Alright. Well, that stuff sure is still sticky. One. Oops. I guess while I'm working on this here, I can give you kind of a update on what's been going on, or I guess weather update. We're right now right at the end of March, last couple days of March. Weather's kind of been up and down. We've had some pretty warm days, up near 70s for about a week, and then it dipped back down. It was in the 40s. Today we're getting back up close to 70 again, but I think tomorrow it's supposed to be only in the 60s, and then Monday back to 50, and then down to 40. It just, that time of year where we get a lot of fluctuation in temperature. And the forecast for rain. We haven't had much rain lately, thank God. But I think over the next 2 weeks they're calling for rain for about every other day, so I think that's going to be coming to an end as far as not getting rain. Alright, I think I'm going to have to cut this a little bit more. If I don't cut my fingers. Alright, so go black. And so let's see if we can. Get that one. Oh, that ain't good. Can't get it to seem to catch. There, we're pretty tight. Oh, hold right off. Don't like that. Or my wire nuts shot. Hoping to just reuse it. There, it's holding. I'm going to put some tape on them to make sure they stay. Let's get this a little bit of covering off. Now, I do have a spot here for the ground. I think I'll try to hook something up for that. Let me get the tape. Oh, I don't have any of the circled. Guess I could just wrap it around it. Oh, keep dropping stuff. Including my phone. Alright, let's see if we Now, this is going to be the fun part. Yeah, let's get this stuff taped up first. came right off. I was afraid of. Might have to get another wire nut. I am not liking that. Don't know if I haven't. Yeah, now let's get this one taped. I gotta see if I have another wire nut here. If not, I know I got one, I think, up at the house. But I'll bring you guys back here once I see if I find another wire nut. All right, I was able to find another wire nut here. I had one in my tool drawer. I got it on. It seems to be holding, so we'll get her taped up here. But hopefully it'll hold a little bit better. Ah, that one pulled off now. You know what? Yeah, I'll try this one more time. I think I had another one in there. That one seems to be holding. I need to tape them a little bit better. All right. So let's get these in there. This is going to be fun to do. Need to shove all that in there. Let's I need to cut a little bit more coating off that ground. I have to pull it back out, I guess. I don't like how that's just breaking off. Well, wasn't grounded before, so I guess we'll just go without it this time. Clip that off. Taper up good. Alright. Now before I button everything up, I want to make sure she works. Where's my screwdriver? I want to tighten that. There it is. I want to tighten that ground back up. Alright, give me a second here. I want to run the cord in and we'll... Alright, well, one of the other maintenance projects I want to get done today is, as I said, this piece up top here broke. This is my, I guess you call aftermarket one. I can hold my fuel handle. I'm going to have to do some modification to make it work. It just doesn't line perfectly up. I think I can make one of the holes that's pre-drilled work, and then I'll have to probably drill another hole. And then this little notch out here, I don't know if you guys could see it, it's not going to line up with the notch on the fuel pump, so I'm probably going to have to cut a little bit of that out. Hopefully I can just take a cutting wheel and a grinder and just take a little bit of it, more of it out, and then it'll fit right over. At least that's my hope. Unfortunately, my mic quit working here. But basically what I was trying to do is see how the aftermarket holder was going to fit and mark out where I needed to re-drill holes and see how it was going to work exactly. There. Got that set up here, my little workbench if you want to call it. I'm going to go ahead and drill me a pilot hole. Again, sorry, but the mic stopped working, but I basically, after drilling the holes, I took the holder out and was testing it to see if everything was going to fit up correctly onto the pump. After getting everything bolted on and in place, basically here I'm just checking, make sure the handle's going to work, and everything seems to go into place, and we should be good to go. Everything's working correctly, the handle works, the electric pump works, so we can call this project a success. Thanks for watching.